means. Smart is loving myself. Smart is me being comfortable enough with who I am that I can really go out and serve the world. Smart is me being present in any emotion I might be experiencing at any given time. Smart is me knowing and accepting that I am creating my life. Smart is self-love. I would love for my children, Maximilian 5, Tallulah 4, and Fergus almost 2, to be living this experience now. I don't want them rethinking what smart means down the road. I want them to be on this journey with this evolved definition right now. Smart is self-love. I want my children to believe they're smart because they are comfortable with who they are, and they accept who they are, and they love themselves and know how to do so. I want them to believe they're smart because they know how to go out and set goals, and they know how to risk failure. And sometimes they are going to fail, and when they do, I want them to believe they're smart because they know to fail is to grow. I want them to trust themselves to be able to make choices. I want my kids to believe they're smart because they can be present in any emotion they're experiencing. I don't want them to have to rely on somebody else to make them feel good, and I certainly don't want them to rely on a substance to make them feel good. I want my children to believe they're smart because they get that they are creating their reality. They're creating their experience. They're responsible for who they're attracting into their lives. And they're responsible for how those people are treating them and what opportunities do or do not present themselves. I don't want them to believe they're smart because of their grades or their speed or their agility. May my children go out and serve the world. Whether they're gardeners or rock stars or whatever they choose to be, may they do so using these smart skills. My father, one of the smartest people I know, has a grade 5 education. He's self-taught, well-read, financially very successful, and he continues to grow and evolve. And I don't know whether it was consciously or not in the early stages of his life, but he certainly now has made it a practice to learn how to love himself. And at 86, he continues to star in his career, being an amazing trainer and consultant and inspirer. And he certainly brings so much worth and value to our world. He is an inspiration behind my definition of smart. My little girl, Tallulah, who's 4, her first words were literally, "I'll do it, Mama." She looked at me the other day and said, "Mama, what do you want me to wear?" And I was in shock when I realized my 4-year-old feisty little girl had taken a drastic shift in personality when she was trying to accommodate me to keep the peace. I don't want Tallulah taking responsibility for my feelings. I want Tallulah to be able to take responsibility for her feelings. If she understands her emotions and she can be present in her emotions, she will always be able to navigate her way through life's roller coasters and twists and turns. Her brother, Maximilian, he's opposite of his sister. He's a real thinker, and he's creative, and he's sensitive, and sometimes a worrywart. He had a challenge in kindergarten last year, and it was a catalyst for teaching us that we need to help Max focus on what it is he wants. He's really excited to have just started grade 1, and what's really important is I need all the help in the world to teach him that he can't control his outside environment, but he can control how he's responding to his thoughts and feelings, and when doing so, he's creating his life. You know, life is a journey. I don't expect any part of it to be skipped over. I want my kids to experience every aspect, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I think old school's philosophies of accumulating and retaining information just doesn't serve as a platform. I struggle to be present and to respond and to set goals and to really learn how to see the value in myself. If my kids can do that now, what an essential tool to give them for us to teach them how to own and navigate and operate their beings. They will go out and have such a platform to experience the world. When a child really loves themselves, they will believe they are smart.